What it do, peeps? It's the Beat Chef from Track University. Recently, we've had a bunch of discussion in our atmosphere about what's the best DAW. And now, with NAM uh, going on this week, they dropped that big news that Akai and Native Instruments are working together, and they open up a gateway for Akai users to start using some of Native Instruments platforms. Let's just get into it. My thoughts on the DAW thing: make music. If your DAW works for you, or you work and use several DAWs, make music. Who cares about the credit for what's the industry standard? It ain't making you no money, and if you ain't making no music, it don't matter. If you use Fruity Loops, roll with it. If you use the Window, Cubase, Ableton Live, make music. I grew up in the 80s. In the 80s, the A-Team was the show. MacGyver was a lit show. On both those shows, whatever was around them, they just used it to do whatever they needed to do to get the job done. I take the same approach. I use everything. If I go to your studio and that's all you got, man, I'm finna try to make the best shit on whatever you got. Don't really care. I ain't picky. I can use whatever tool is in the tool shed, and I use all of them. Even in my own production, I use whatever. I just get the job done, get the music. That's my thoughts on the DAW war. Love to know what you guys think. The Akai Native Instruments collab, simple. It's business. Both companies, in my opinion, they both needed each other. Akai, excellent in hardware, lack on the software side as far as sounds. Native Instruments, superior sounds, hardware lacks. Everybody said, where's the updates? Well, they lack on the software side for as far as updates for their platform. They don't really care about their hardware. Their hardware's not that great. All their interfaces are plastic. It don't feel like a real piece of equipment. Akai, superior, always have been, from a MPC 60 to a MPC 3000, a 2000 XL. You feel like you got something. They were the best ones at integrating a keyboard with a drum machine, the things that people on Native Instrument side always wanted. Native decided to go with two pieces: your complete series board and a machine. They never mashed the two together. Now they're going to mash the two together. They're just opening the gates with the Play series to allow these people to have something to see. Hey, try a product. Because remember, you went through the DAW wars. In the DAW wars, y'all talked about it last week. In the DAW wars, this is my DAW, this is my DAW. Native and Akai said, you know what? Let's just join forces, because they're gangbanging so tough out there. They're picking sides. Nobody wants to be an A-Team member. Nobody wants to just use everything. They're all going to one corner and they're playing. We want to be the one in the middle of the ring. They had to get together. They needed each other. And I expect a super machine to come out of it. Probably be called a complete MPC. Y'all can take that free game for whatever it's worth. Akai and Native, you can call it a complete MPC. You heard it here first. But anyway, that's what's going to happen down the pipe. Get ready. It's going to be uncomfortable on both sides, because pretty soon, Akai is going to have exclusive hardware on their side for it. Native won't make hardware. They might support the old stuff up to a certain time, and then it's going to get cut off, and everybody's going to have to advance with the software changes that are going to come down the road. Get ready. Even some Akai users that got older products aren't going to be able to get in, because the future is going to be all standalone. Nobody, if you're a Native Instrument user, I get it. You're pissed because you bought a Machine Plus and it doesn't do A, B, and C. Ask yourself the question, did you do the homework before you bought that machine? Or did you listen to somebody on YouTube that didn't really go through the machine, did an overview like a salesman, and then you bought the product based off of their recommendation and you didn't do your homework? You probably didn't do your homework. Because I come from the era where you bought hardware. Have several keyboards, Phantoms, Tritons, Motifs, Emu Rack modules. So software is going to advance just like hardware is going to advance. If you ain't ready, if you grew up in a software world, buckle up. Software change every day. You better get over it quick and get back to making music. Right now, each and every person that is online crying is not making music and has the capability to make music. There's not one update that they push to Akai users that's preventing you from making music. Make music. Those are my thoughts. You let me know what you think in the comments. Till next time, peace.